You were all upset as Thai was leaving for his mission today. You were cutting salad for him, whereas Thai was in his study room talking to his partner for his mission. You were thinking about him while cutting cucumber, carrot, and eating a few slices in between. You were so engrossed in your thought that you didn't sense his presence behind you. What are you doing? Cutting salad for my super busy and a man of steel. It. If one day I'll get a hand on his phone, then the first thing I'll do is to throw it under the truck. He's always busy in that thing, you said while violently eating the carrot slice which you had. You came back to reality when his hand took the slice of carrot from your hand and ate it. She immediately looked to see him. You passed him an awkward smile. What are you doing? With a sharp knife and stuff? Obviously, cutting salad, you said, showing him the plate, which you were cutting, only to see two slices of carrot and four slices of cucumber. How did. I'm sure I cut down more than this. The maid's side hesitated and placed a bowl of salad. You ate more, ma'am, than you cut it, so I prepared some. She got embarrassed. Really? Did I did that? Damn, no wonder why all of a sudden I'm feeling sort of full. I chuckled remembering those last memories he had with you before he left. It was 1 month long mission and damn, it was tiring as well. But finally he was going back. He took out his phone and started randomly strolling when a K-drama scene came with a lift scene, which took him to the blunder which you created. After finishing the meeting he had in the mall, he was going back. He was alone in the lift and was scrolling through his phone, and his guards must be waiting for him down as the meeting was over a while ago. But he stayed there talking, so he sent the guards away. The lift stopped on the other floor and the door opened. He looked outside to see her tiny figure smiling and coming inside the lift, but her eyes widened seeing him there. As soon as she saw, she tried to leave. What are you doing here? Wait! You're here alone? His deep, dominant voice made you gulp. Where are your guards? And you were running away from someone. Who was he? Were there any enemies? Why, answer me. He raised voice, made her gulp, being scared, and spilled the beans. I took the guards and was hiding from them. It was annoying to have so many around me. He was all set to yell at you, but got confused seeing you smiling. The lift opened on the other floor. He understood now, since other people will step inside, so they won't be alone, and he won't scold you in front of others. You smiled seeing two boys, but they ran away. Yeah, you took out your. That's cheating, okay? He had no effect of those words. He was about to. Those people outside also got scared and some ran away after hearing Snake. You have to come to mansion only, he thought. He couldn't help but broke into a soft giggle, making the driver stop, seeing an unusual emotions on the Mafia's face. His poker face with dark aura lightened up, but soon as Thai whispered Wyan's name, he understood the reason. The only reason of this smile, otherwise he always have a psychotic smile on. Everything was going well at that time until he got a call. Time skip to hospital. I came running towards your room and finally saw, which made his heart ache. He came towards you and softly pecked your forehead. I just went for a month and look at your bubbly face turned into a pale, weak one, he said, pecking your cheeks, and came out of the room to see all the maids and guards looking down, being scared and terror visible in their eyes. What happened to her, doctor? Every detail so that I can return them back with some extra pain, he said, looking towards the guards and the maids who were responsible for taking care of you in his absence. Mrs. Kim was having high fever. She should have been on bed rest, but she was working. Why, Mr. Kim? It made her already weak body finally passed out. She's on drip. Hope so she'll be fine soon. Thank you. Now you can leave. The doctor immediately left, sensing the danger there. His eyes turned dark, and the sound of gun trigger came in everyone's ear, making them sweat hard. One of the maids finally fell on the floor begging for mercy. Sir, please trust us. It wasn't our fault. It was your stepmother who came in the mansion today. We weren't able to do anything. We are innocent, sir. Tell me in detail. Ma'am was not feeling well from yesterday only. But she said her fever will go away, and if not, then she will take medicines. She didn't want her to rely on medicines so much. But next day, it even increased more. So we are calling doctor when? For whom are you calling doctor? YN ma'am is having a high fever. She's feeling weak, so God. She got punished before only. Hearing noise, YN ma'am slowly came out to see Mrs. Kim. She bowed to her, but instead Mrs. Kim yelled at her and threw some papers. I don't understand. What are you talking about? Oh, what am I talking about? Look at these papers. And you and I have the biggest share of the property of the entire Kim Empire, and me and my husband only have 25%? It must be decided by Thai and Mr. Kim dad only. I don't even know about all this. Oh, you don't? Then how are your signs there? Trust me, I don't know. I signed those papers because Thai asked me to do. Trust me, I really don't have any idea about that. What can I do to count your trust on me? She smirked and asked you to go and make tea for her. Till then, she'll decide. So, in that condition, she made Miss Fayan make tea and even breakfast. But when she saw that Miss Fayan was able to pull all the works despite being sick, then ma'am, but when she got to know that you are returning today only, she ran from the mansion and we got the news that she flew away somewhere before you arrived in the Seoul 1 hour ago. But before she left, ma'am already fainted and was brought to the hospital. Don't believe me, Dad? Don't you? When I said that she wasn't right lady, and look, she showed her true colors. I was silent before because I thought not to stop you from getting your happiness after my mom left us. But now she's making it difficult for my wife. And if this time you left her without any punishment, I swear on earth that you will never be able to see me and YN again. Your best mafias will also not be able to find me. I said. He sent a voice message and went inside to see you were moving and slowly opened his eyes. How are you feeling? You came back? You weakly smiled and sighed, holding his hand when he hugged you tightly. Are you crazy? Why? Why you talk to her? I said not to maintain any connections with her still. She's your mother, Thai. Stepmother, YN. Don't forget that. My family is not like yours, YN. We are not a happy family. And I told you countless times that don't try to count or connect the family dots in this messy family. She keeps on hurting you, but you still. I don't want those family members who can't respect each other. He yelled at you loudly, making your eyes go all teary. He sighed. I'm sorry. I was worried for you, princess, he said, kissing the tip of your nose and your forehead. You really wanted me to get a heart attack, don't you? Yeah, don't say such bad things. Worry about yourself, not me, he said, making you pout. After 2 days, you were finally discharged. Time skip after 2 days. You were watching some funny videos on YouTube when the washroom door opened as he stepped inside the room, but you were busy with your video until you saw he was shirtless. Yeah, cover yourself with a blanket. Why are you roaming around shirtless, huh? Go and wear them. You are not living alone, okay? You forgot your manners on mission. You gasped as the blanket was pulled away and he made you sit on his lap, but he was still. You gasped and looked away and covered your eyes with your palm. Why closing your eyes, baby? I'm just trying to help. In what? Kicking me out of the room? In those. So let's do it practically today. You'll also love Those K-drama soft moment. Will you not? Before you could say anything, he laid on the bed with you on the top of it. His muscular arms were tightly wrapped around your waist so that you won't be able to move. Let me go, you freeze as his one hand You looked at him as he winked and kissed your forehead before pecking your lips, and in a moment he turned, making you. What are you doing? So I just thought to maybe give a. He said, kissing you softly. I will not do anything, I promise. He smirked at your response. Okay then, good. Or